Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of Tunecast. As always, I'm your beautiful purple skeleton host, Studio Mercy. To my, I guess, adjacent left is Pantone Ocelot. Across the table, we have the always skeletal Vito Skeleton. And we have, across the table, the gearhead, Pissweed. Boys, welcome to my, I guess, scheming room. You see, I'm a little bit of a, would you call it a detective of some sorts? A wackadoodle. Yeah. That's a good thing. So yeah, sorry for the vibes. You know, this might look a little tense, but yeah, we got some really cool topics today that I think you guys are really going to appreciate. But as we all know, it's customary. How was your guys' day? Today, I want to shake it up. I want to hear about Pissweed's day first.
I don't know how I got here. You guys all dragged me here, and I had a bag over my head. What am I here? What's going on here? Why am I here?
Oh, that's the power of chloroform, baby. So how was your week?
My week was actually went pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And other than a messed up sleep schedule, but that's neither here nor there. But other than that, been making a lot of progress, and things are starting to pick up at work. Getting nice and busy, which I like that. Helps the day go by a lot quicker.
Would you call me? I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah.
What? Wait, what? What?
He didn't get it. Italian joke.
No, that went way over my head. You know, the chloroform is still affecting my skeletal head.
Wait till I tell you my toupee joke. But yeah, that's good to hear, man. So, I wanted to ask you this week, anything creepy happened this week? Anything just unexplained? Anything of the sorts? You know, anything you could just really pick out that goes, huh, that's kind of weird.
Nothing off the top of my No, it must be the wind. Nothing really weird happened, anything yet, so
I have a curveball question.
Yeah, it is a pretty much of a curveball question, but I mean, given where you guys are locale wise, I mean, it does check out. So that's good though, Vito. Vito brings me to another question, Pissweed. Are you sure nothing unexplained happened to you this week?
No, not from what I can remember. I mean, like I said, it's been a very busy week.
Let me tell you why you don't remember. Aliens. That's the thing, guys. The aliens stole Pissweed and fucking absolutely probed him and basically brought him to a place. Literally, bro, they fucking took him. They went, flew by. They body scanned him. They fucking put some shit into him. And he is not who he says he is. He is an alien probed man. Isn't that right, Pissweed? What do you have to say for
somehow
yourself?
I knew that.
That is right. I have all my 10mm sockets. They are not missing.
Yeah, the real
Right.
Pissweed would always have his 10mm sockets missing.
Oh my god, I knew it. Well, I mean, we don't have a space force, so I don't know who I'd call to get you out of here. So I guess you're just gonna be here for the Tunecast. But
Oh, terrific.
that's great, man. You know, I appreciate, you know, having an extraterrestrial on the stream. Very, very cool. Vito.
That's
Son,
me.
you look a little weird today, man. What the fuck's going on, dude?
I don't know what you're talking about. He looks pretty fine to me.
I haven't been sleeping well, you know.
Is that hair? What the?
No. That's just so when I get stressed out when I don't sleep, my bone marrow kind of gets all like ready, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it gets all shady, you know, and it's just like brittle. It's
I think Vito looks pretty fine to me.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, you know.
Yeah, but you know what I don't appreciate?
What don't you appreciate, man?
Aliens.
I don't appreciate skin, blood, organs. It's a good thing that, you know, as a skeleton, we don't have any of those things. It's like my bones are just free in the wind.
So I got one more question for you, Vito.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is your head a little bigger than usual?
Hey, you're right.
No, you know what it was? Is like it's the hat is smaller. It's not my head. It's just like I threw it in the washer. I usually don't do that, and like I didn't realize I threw it in the washer, so it's just I don't know. I'll figure out a way to expand it. I have like a hat guy I talk to, so he'll fix it later.
I mean, that makes sense, man. So I gotta ask, Vito, how was your week, man?
It's steamrolling with BS, but it's really just work. So what's different? I mean, I feel like I talk about work every time I jump on Tunecast, so I'd rather spare you the details. It's just, you know, one thing after another.
Outside of work, though.
We played D&D. That was pretty cool.
Ooh, we love playing D&D.
Yeah, I didn't play much. I DM'd.
Oh yeah, I played much. I didn't DM that. For those of you who don't
if you haven't guessed,
this campaign, yeah, it's very very fun. He's a really good DM. So if he ever does play a game in the future and you guys are down, hit up my boy here for some great, beautiful, expertly crafted.
I do want to say a quick opener, if you don't mind.
Go for
Studio Mercy. For those of you watching who's in Mercy's Discord, earlier we sent out a form. Please take that extra minute to fill that out. It is really important to us.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely want some feedback to, you know, be like, again, like one, like, do you guys like this show? And if you do, great. But still, like, how do we improve? You know, we want to make it engaging. Yeah, please take that extra second to just fill it out. It doesn't take long. Other than that, man, my week's been it's been pretty chill. I haven't like done too much. I'm getting prepped for drill weekend this week, so I've been drinking a shit ton of water because we have to do the ACFT. So, yep.
I mean, so I just wanted to piggyback off that real quick and say, hey guys, we've been doing this show for a long time. Surprising to say that it's already the 26th episode of Tunecast.
27th.
Actually, yeah. See, it's already. I'm losing
we're on
track.
the
20 fucking 7. 27
episodes.
And don't think of this as like One Piece. You know, oh, you don't have to watch every single episode. But guys, if you really do appreciate what we're doing here, this show that we do, it's just four friends getting together, and we use this as an excuse to just basically make great moments. And eventually, like all good things, this will come to an end, unfortunately. We're hoping to milk as much of this primordial cow as possible, just because it really, I'm afraid, I'm very sad to think about that sometime in the near future that this will all be over, but we'll probably be moving on to better and cool things. And maybe later down the road when this gets more kicking off, we'll start back up Tunecast. But I hate to say this, boys, but we probably have about 13 more episodes in us. And after that, we will be heading into the finale of Tunecast. And after that, it's going to be radio silence for quite some time, working on a lot of different projects. So guys, we love you and thank you for being on that journey. But if you really want to make this the best finale possible, please absolutely hit up that forum post and tell us what you guys want to see. Remember, we might just be 4 guys sitting at a table, but we're doing this for a reason on record. So definitely just hit that forum up, tell us what you want to see, and we'll try to make this the best, remaining show for you. But here.
Lamb's fist.
But yeah, guys, Vito, I gotta say, man, I know you might think your life is boring, and all you do is work, but you don't understand how important that is that you do that. People will be like, oh man, all he does is work. Man, that's lame. No, listen, this guy right here absolutely is the provider. This guy is the absolute workhorse. And honestly, that doesn't get as much credit as it deserves. Even just going to your day-to-day is still more than most people do. So trust me, man, that is interesting. Pan?
And it doesn't go unnoticed either.
My day's been pretty good.
Love the blue collar workers. Sorry, what's up?
I woke up and actually had some energy, and sometime around noon, I helped my neighbor who wanted me to basically turn the TV on. She said it was broken. She didn't know what was wrong with it, but it was one of those things where someone who doesn't know anything about technology is absolutely scared and just doesn't want to deal with it. They just want it to work. And a lot of times people just want things to work, and I just turn that on. Afterwards, clean up my backyard.
Just turn that on.
I did. The pool it has been an adventure this week.
I just turned that on. That's not. Who just did that? Motherfucking turns the TV on by going, who's a good TV?
The pool had a hole in it, but I put a patch on it. I'll fill it and get in it tomorrow.
Yeah, you will.
I turned
oh my god, the innuendos are going strong right now.
Damn, it's not the only thing going strong. Keep going, Pant. You got this.
I turned a $2 Walmart trip into one that was over 120.
Wow. How?
Well, you see, I kind of walked past the pool section and realized the pool stick for skimming it, that I left in the sun the entire year, and I picked it up and it just fell apart.
Yeah.
So new part. Also a different pool cleaning thing that I don't really like because it requires you to have water pressure instead of having a motor.
Right.
Laid some pavers in the backyard. Oh, right. Why it's expensive? Discount Lego thing.
Oh.
Like that shit's normally $100. This one was just $50.
Discount Lego. Okay. I mean, that's cool.
Clearance.
Okay. So you bought discount Legos?
That was another thing, yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's one
cool
thing,
stuff,
guys.
Legos, shit, yeah.
I'm a firm believer that the Lego kits you can buy from the store will never equal the random Lego bucket. You know what I'm talking about?
I remember the random Lego bucket. I don't.
Like the 2,000 piece or whatever.
Yeah,
2,000 pieces. Build whatever you want. It's just a bunch of Legos.
Dude, it's
you also have like a couple sheets.
Fucking precisely.
I was almost tempted to buy a Halo themed Lego set and that stuff. I was so tempted, but it's like I'd like to, but it's like no, I gotta get going. I should have just bought it and that stuff because in my childhood we never had stuff like that. We had the big Lego bucket and the imagination just took over from on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know what would absolutely heal me and restore me to full strength? A fucking yoga exercise, a back massage, fucking a full night's rest, and a room with old cartoons and a bucket of Legos.
You know, I'm going to just kind
Legos
of...
or Connects?
You know, one time I did something super crazy, right? So
Yeah.
I drank a shit ton of water one day.
Yeah.
And like I had no junk food that entire day, and then I went to bed at 7 p.m. I woke up, man, and like
It's like the fucking
I
perfect
still crave that feeling.
I crave that.
I don't know where I've been chasing that fucking high.
I crave
Oh,
the
wow.
Fallout New Vegas full rested.
No junk food.
Yeah,
Full
like,
rested.
What did you
no
have?
junk food. I had a shit ton of water. I went to bed at 7 p.m. I woke up. It wasn't exactly Baldur's Gate 3. But it was damn close, man.
It was,
And like,
boys, I think we
Oh
figured
my
out
God.
our mission. Our mission for tonight is to actually go to bed after Tunecast. That's our fucking
You're
You're
hilarious.
mission.
doing that all the time.
Right?
I don't know what
Hilarious.
you guys should
Imagine.
just, especially this person
Imagine.
across the table over here.
this guy's got jokes.
Shut up. Anyways, fucking guys, Pam.
Yeah. I did stuff today.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
a nice person. I did not throw any shopping carts in lakes.
About fucking
Wow,
time.
man.
That's enough of that.
I did
My
not.
day. You ready to hear about my day? My day fucking sucked.
That
Well,
was
it didn't
productive.
suck. It did. I did. It was fun, but I sucked. Penny can confirm. Yeah, I fucking sucked. So here's what happened. Okay. Last night, the crash hit me hard, boys. I went to bed at 6 a.m. Motherfucker, there was birds outside. When I was getting ready for bed, I thought I'm like, Alexa, turn off desk. No, that's the moon. Well, I guess the sun. And I'm
The
like,
sun.
oh,
I was about to say the sun rising.
I had to fucking close my door like a goddamn vampire and black out the curtains to go to bed. And I like, dude, that's the thing, guys. I need to start going to bed today. I've been going to bed tomorrow. And that shit gets to me. And it's so bad. Like, literally, dude.
That's deep, bro.
It
Start
is.
going to bed today, not tomorrow.
For real. It's considered a nap at this point, man. It's fucked up.
It's literally full on power nap. That's it. Just a half-hour nap, then all of a sudden wake up.
Dude, like,
Dude,
it's
like-
just been all-time fucked low.
I feel that, man. Like I went to bed last night at stream. What happened to the stream?
Still there. Just restart.
Oh, okay, cool. It's just me and my dumb computer. So last night I went to bed at like 12 something. I did not realize, it's not super late compared to like how late I go to bed like on some like weekends. But like granted, I have work in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like 12 something, 12:20. I was like, oh shit. I'm supposed to get up at like 4 a.m. or 4:45 a.m. to go to work, right? So I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I woke up at 7. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I got a text from my boss. He's like, hey, you good? I was like, no.
Now, in my genuine opinion, I know they take it from your PTO, but do they get sick of taking it? Do they just like
No,
this guy would
they're
just
my
fucking come to
hours.
work? True.
I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah.
They're like, it's your fucking hours, bud. And it's not my PTO, it's my unpaid time. I can request it be PTO. Sometimes I just want to save those hours though.
Can you?
Sometimes I just take the L. I'm like, I'll just take it for my unpaid. I have like 155 unpaid hours,
Yeah.
so I'm like not really using those.
Imagine the tungsten balls you would have to have in order to tell your boss, "Hey, I'm late. Take it from my PTO." Your balls just go.
It's not even like my boss that handles that. It's the HR team. Yeah, it's like,
Yo,
so like there was this one like I came in late one day, right? I was like an hour and a half late, and then I like walk into the main office and I walk into his office. I'm like, "Morning, boss." He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" You know. He's like, "Oh, did you like just get in?" I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Did you just overslept?" I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Was that by choice?" I'm like, "Uh-huh."
by
Okay.
choice.
By choice.
Was that
I
too
was
spiky?
like-
Uh-huh.
like
I was like, "Yep, 100%. I was tired. I wanted nappy naps." He's like, "All right, cool, whatever."
Dude, my
was
thing
like-
is just I'm fucking unconscious. Like if I woke up, I would have been there. You know, I had every umption to be there. But Piss Meat, I just realized that you put your fucking fan art on the goddamn wall.
Bro, why do you keep fucking doing this? Get
Every
the shot!
every build, every build is the same
Not
painting.
Yeah.
We gotta get this guy more fan art.
Yes, somebody please give this guy more fan art.
Hell
Please
yeah.
end our suffering.
Fucking shout out to Munch Ego for drawing that. Please do more art. Please. But anyways,
Please, we beg you.
yeah.
Fucking
guys,
I'll pay for it, goddamn.
yeah, so I was kind of a dick today. It kind of sucks. Okay, so as you know, if you don't get your proper sleep, it was basically a ruined nap. You know, you failed the skill check every single
Mercy
day.
is cranky.
Oh, I was a fucking dick today, dude. I couldn't believe it. I'm thinking back on what I said. I'm like, that's fucked up. You know, just like the whole day was like the abrasive SpongeBob, basically. You know what I mean? Like, fucking. Well, how about you learn some manners? You should be floating down the river in a box, Grandma. You know, shit like that all fucking day.
Wait a second. Wait.
I have been the
Pause for a
exact
second.
opposite.
All right, let's pause.
Pause for 1 second. This week, how's your back, bud?
Back.
It's still there.
What happened to his
I've
back?
been. You
already forgot?
Did you forget? I
No, you're-
lifted my back.
He lifted
Yeah.
a generator by himself, right? It was a generator?
Yep. I
That's
lifted
your
a
fault.
generator that weighed twice my weight, and that it was about 280 pounds, and I decided to lift it by myself.
And your friend
Yeah.
is a safety coordinator, bro.
Imagine. Anyways, go on, Mercy.
Yeah, like, wow. You know, I gotta say, man, you re-put you so. Ladies and gentlemen, always require a team lift if it's more than 70 pounds. But,
Yeah. Well, or
Hey,
just
that's
use,
good, man.
or use the resources
That
that you
back's
have.
what it
Like
is.
I had
Above
plenty
70.
of
That's
resources.
professional. Good job. I'm proud of you, Merce.
thanks, bro. I always appreciate a good safety protocol. Unlike some people.
What?
Yeah,
Huh?
that's your bet. Your back's like, oh, God. Michael, don't leave me here. Yeah, but yeah, so my day just fucking sucked, man. You know, I will tell you what was basically my savior today. Guys, as we all know this, on our desks, you know, it's the first key to unsolving a cold case. That cold case is why we're always so fucking tired. Guys, let me introduce you to today's sponsor.
Ooh. Let's hear
Yeah,
it.
bitches, we got Dubby Energy. It's
wait a minute.
studio immerse.
I was gonna
It's
say,
Captain
I'm not gonna
DeBlast!
die this time.
No way. He's super thin. Everybody should fucking. Whoa, who's this guy? Let's twist him this way.
He's not on a 360 view like I thought he
I
was.
got him. Wow. Hey, what's up, Captain DeBlast?
Hi, not too much, Studio Mercy.
I gotta ask you, Captain DeBlast. It's just like a personal question. Why do you sound like me, but like with your tongue to the back of your throat?
Oh, that's one hell of an observation, Studio Mercy. Anyways, by W. Sorry, I had to run here.
Okay,
I gotta get out of here. Buy W Energy today.
Wow, dude, what a beautiful.
Oh, what a
entity.
guy, dude! What a
Yeah.
guy!
Wow, amazing.
Trust me, he's a
My
great
hero.
superhero. He's just not too good under pressure, especially on camera. You know what I mean? Like superheroes, they have their super secret identity. You know how that is. And I think I just
They have
kind of
their
sent too much
weaknesses.
information. Yeah, I think I pushed the envelope a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, you know, Studio Mercy.
Put him on the
and-
spot too quickly. He wasn't ready
man.
for. He was warming up his lines.
Guys, W Energy. 10% off your next order if you use Studio Mercy. There is actually a couple of new flavors by an anime called Solo Leveling. It's super fucking good. Guys, also, they're running low on your favorites. Dragonade and a couple of others as well. So go over there and get you some tubs so you can last a while. And remember,
Matter of fact,
cheaper
matter
than
of
every
fact.
can of energy drinks. And Pissweed just bought some today. Pissweed, what'd you buy?
Yeah, I just bought two. I bought the Dragonade, and I got the mystery flavor. I wonder what that could all be.
So, the cool fact about the mystery flavor is they are actually revealing the flavor. But me, being a Switch cartridge connoisseur, I think it's Red Bomb Pop. But, yeah, dude, I think it's really, really good. I think you'll like it. But yeah, guys, let me tell you why I like it is because I hate powdered energy drinks. Okay, the powder gets down your throat. I used to have a lot of G Fuel. I have a G Fuel tower sitting over here. Okay, the powder made me cough all the fucking time, and it's just ridiculous, you know. But when I use W, there's no artificial sugars, there's no dyes, no sweeteners. Plus, pretty soon they're actually going to be outlawing dyes in, you know, U.S. But guys, 26 minutes into the podcast, it is time to get into.
I'll never get that one time you choked down on that powder when we were doing Catnapped.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. That never happened unless you watch the credits. So watch the whole thing through. So,
Yeah,
boy,
it's great.
it's time for you to close your eyes and imagine a world of uncertainty, mystery, and unexplained occurrences. You see, when you look down at your hands, you literally feel tangibility. You feel real, you know, like a believe it, see it mentality. But guys, there's things out there, especially caught on camera, caught on video, and of course, hearsay that has plagued humanity forever. Maybe it's in our
Something
minds.
touched me.
No, that was just me.
Ah,
But
ah, ah.
Yeah, sorry, man.
he's a little handsy today.
I closed my eyes and I touched it. Something touched me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, man. That was me, man. You're good.
Oh,
He
okay. What?
he slipped the wallet out of your pocket. He's just gonna keep it warm for you. But anyways, yeah, guys. So
good
the
luck. There's
topic
nothing in it.
is rabbit holes. So guys, I
Ooh,
wanted
the
to bring
rabbit
this
holes.
topic up because I have actually been rolling into a specific rabbit hole that I will be unveiling at the end of this podcast. Vito actually knows about this, and it starts with V and ends with D. You know what I'm talking about, Vito?
No.
Around, I want to say it was at Pissweed's condo. I was basically delving into this specific person. First name D, or no, first name V, last name D. You remember that person? They had some strange YouTube videos.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
What was
let's
her
just
name?
I guess
remember.
we'll have to figure that out at the end of the podcast. But guys, let's just say this
That was one of the parties I put on.
led me down the strangest rabbit hole of my life. But before we get into that, I'd really like to talk about the mystery of life, guys. Starting.
The W mystery flavor.
Shut the fuck.
I'm good at breaking ice here, and it's the most inconvenient ways.
Like, I like to imagine I have a fucking, like, a flashlight on my face. And motherfucker is like, bye, dummy! Bro, it's like an unskippable ad.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be like this. Go get your dummy right now.
Want a break from the piss weed?
Right in the distance.
That shit's funny.
All right, moving on.
Now, guys, I would like to start out first with some conspiracies. Okay. So,
oh boy,
I'm going to go first. All right. As we all know, we've been around the internet for a long time. Okay. In my 24 years of breathing, at least 16 of those was seeing some things I probably shouldn't have seen with some unmoderated, computer access. Like all of those fucked up videos like Elsa Gate, but 2000s edition. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm probably scarred for life. And, there was one video series that I remember watching as a kid where it was SpongeBob in Saw. Do you guys remember those videos?
Oh,
Nope.
I know that one. A lot of them were in Spanish.
A lot of them were in Spanish. They were like MS Paint style graphics with little bits and clips of the actual Saw movie. But like, dude, I was like 7. And I'm like, oh my God. Patrick has to cut his skin off? But like, there's a lot of stuff like that. Like the hoaxes, the Lavender Town creepypasta. Have you guys heard about that one?
Creepy dog.
That I haven't.
Jeff the Killer.
Yeah, so
Jeff the Killer, I kind of.
Oh, Slenderman was a great one, actually.
Oh yeah, Slenderman.
You see, so that's tonight's topic. Tonight's topic is the
Siren
macabre,
Head,
the mystery, the mysterious, guys. May it be ghost, spook, specter, or may it also be real. Maybe it's an unsolved cold case, like the one we have on the wall over here. For the longest time, they were called Water Tower Tammy. Okay, so basically, at the Cecil Hotel, a woman was shown on like a security camera, waiting in an elevator. She looked almost visibly nervous and disturbed. And for the longest time, people were speculating what this meant. And after that, they found her dead in a water tower after basically people in the hotel started realizing that the water tasted tinny and bad. Kind of messed up, huh?
That's gross.
It is pretty gross. So actually, I have a TV that's going to be playing the first surveillance tape. This is by CBS News. Watch it doesn't play because it's an actual media place. That's cool. That's fucking awesome, bro. I mean, like, hey, that's great. That's quality content right here, Yeah, that's great, bro. Wow.
This ain't the Tunecast with nothing with something not that and something not good happening.
Yeah, fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna have to do my actual job. Anyways, this is the, I guess, footage. Playing it on stream now. So, she walks into an elevator. Cecil Hotel, Los Angeles, California. She's clicking the buttons. As you can see, she's getting nervous. As this video basically tapers on, she's looking out the door. See what I mean? She's just freaking out, waiting. Then she peeks out one more time. Like almost like she's waiting for somebody to peek around the corner. She waits into the lobby. Stands out. And then she goes back in. See, this wouldn't be so strange if it wasn't the last time people would ever see Elisa Lam. Guys, after this, she would be found in a water tower, dead. Unknown reasons. You can actually read up more.
And the weirdest part, the elevator doors never close.
Nope.
Like
Isn't that
the
crazy?
elevator. I mean, at first it opened and it just doesn't close anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's absolutely crazy.
That's wild.
It is. And so there's been conspiracy theories, ghost stories surrounding her case. Like, so, okay. The elevator footage, guys, of her death fueled huge stuff about the case, okay? Not to mention, I do not believe that this was actually solved. It was accidental drowning with bipolar disorder as a significant factor, but the conclusion basically never reached speculation. Isn't that crazy?
There's like no footage like from like a nearby street cam of her
No.
climbing the tower.
No. 21-year-old Canadian
Interesting.
student's body was found in the water tank 19th of February 2013, weeks after she went missing on the 1st of February. So,
Imagine being
And
like
wasn't
the,
this kind
the
of like in a populated city and that stuff?
yeah, it was in LA.
imagine
Okay,
being like
so-
the inspector or like the city like food safety committee
Mhm.
guy like following up on a bad water taste case.
Yeah,
He
and then
fucking
not only
opens up a
that,
tank. Like,
but
oh
that's-
god, that would scar me.
But those are usually pretty secured areas and that stuff. I mean, a water tower, you would have cameras, you would have, I mean, and there's workers going there. They would have like checkup shifts and all that stuff for checking out, like make sure water tower is working, everything's like pressure readings are fine, that stuff. But not seeing this woman.
Yeah, that's just so odd to me that like they wouldn't have any like.
It's
It
like
makes me wonder like somebody must have took her up there that had like that know-how or that insider information of like how the tower worked, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of
I'm
a lot of
thinking,
people
like-
speculate that it was a staff member because there's only one way on the roof, and that's with staff keys.
yeah.
Is that crazy though? Like, okay,
Oh, so it was like a roof tank.
yeah, it was a roof tank, dude.
So it wasn't like
Oh.
a tower. Okay,
I
that's a
thought-
different story.
That's
Yeah,
different
it was definitely like a staff member then.
Mm.
I mean, consider like how nervous she looked and like peeking the corners. Like
then. Like she was being watched.
she might have like stole from the dude, and like that dude was dangerous, So
I mean, it's
I mean, there's a lot of speculation here. A lot of possibilities.
so. This leads me to my next one.
Detective
Guys.
McCoy could probably be good to crack this one.
Yeah, for real, guys. Have you ever heard of the Solder children disappearance?
I have heard of that. Actually, I don't remember what it was about, but the Solder children I've heard about. It's been a while since I heard about them though.
So imagine, okay, it's Christmas Eve, 1945. Okay, the Solder family, George, Jenny, and their 10 children were home celebrating. Well, basically, from the woman's testimony, she got a phone call. The phone call basically happened late at night. We're talking like almost 2 a.m. She gets a call. She says, hello. Only person on the other side of the phone is laughing. Phone hangs up. She goes to lock the door, which she thought she already locked, and the door was ajar. So she closed the door, locked it, and went to bed. And then disaster struck. A fire immediately and suddenly engulfed their home. George and Jenny managed to escape with 4 of their children. Halfway through, as they were escaping, they tried to call the fire department only to find that the phones have been severed. 5 of their kids seemingly vanished. They tried, they looked. No trace, no screams. And keep in mind, guys, this was in Fayetteville, West Virginia, okay? They were in a remote part. So when the fire department actually came, they were volunteers. Guys, if you don't know what that means, it was a daisy chain. One volunteer called another volunteer, called another volunteer, called the fire chief, until eventually they would convene at the fire hall, grab their gear, and then go to the fire. Guys, by the time the fire department actually reached the house, it was gone.
It was too far gone.
It was too far gone. And the worst part is, guys, there were no bones in
No remains, no
This-
nothing.
0 remains of the 5 children. So this leads to speculation that there was a robbery involved, arson. So basically, they were assuming that these children were kidnapped. So guys, George and Jenny basically tried for years and years and years and APBs and Amber Alerts until finally there was a billboard. Have you guys ever seen like the images of the Stoddard? Oh,
Wow. Great. Fish.
I think I've never seen the images of the fish.
I'd never seen a billboard like that before.
dude,
Holy shit.
all immersion was gone in a fucking second.
Just like that.
You know, I was really invested.
I was actually getting into it, and all of a sudden, fish. I'm like,
Oh.
holy cow.
God damn it, I hate you, voice
Yeah.
mod.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. It's time for fish. Guys, have you
yeah.
ever seen the... No, I'm just kidding.
You know-
Clipped.
Don't.
Yep.
No.
Yes. Yep.
Do we all have any conspiracy theories?
So, what
Yeah.
exactly
Well,
happened for?
Hold on.
Yeah, continue. What
Yeah,
actually
so-
happened?
So
Yeah.
basically, I'm gonna display something real quick, but
I'm sorry, the fucking goddamn
yeah,
sound.
it killed me. It killed me too. Guys, so this is basically what we have. It's what was their fate? Kidnapped, murdered, or are they still alive? There was a $5,000 reward.
Which that was a lot of money back in '45.
It is, especially
yeah,
in
it was.
1945. That's almost like I'm not good at math, but that has to be at least almost
Mm.
a million back in the day.
I'm thinking more like probably about 150.
Maybe.
I'm looking
Or-
it up.
That
Yeah, let's see what that conversion is. Run the numbers, nerd.
run the numbers. Let's see what we got through the today's inflation.
What year?
1945.
When? 1945.
You're looking about. Oh wait, it was $5,000.
Yep.
5,000 in today's money would be 89,831 and 18.
By the way.
Yeah, I was thinking like
So
I was
about
thinking like
$90,000.
90,000. Just
Yo,
about.
I just wanted to shout out real quick because there is an absolute legend in this goddamn chat tonight, guys. I'd like you all to welcome Demas to the chat.
Demas. Well, welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Demas, huh?
friend.
Huh? Demas,
it.
huh? I don't know you. Huh? Who are you?
Welcome.
Who are you, huh?
Oh my
Who are
god.
you, Demas?
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you, Demas, huh?
Oh my god.
I
What
know
is
this
this?
guy.
Is this
I know
treason?
this guy.
Hi, Demas.
Who the fuck are you? Huh? But no.
Full circle. Full circle.
full
Hey, who the
circle.
fuck are you?
Fuck are you?
Guys,
Who the
Yeah.
fuck are you?
to get back into the mode, all right? Basically,
Oh, this is your For Honor friend. Oh,
Yeah,
this
this
is this guy.
this is
Yeah.
that's the homie. But
Yeah, I watched him kick your ass during the Star Wars event. That was awesome.
fuck you.
Hell yeah.
Did. He did though. But guys, basically, what ended up happening, okay, is they never found the guy. They rumored it as an arson, okay? They had a guy come earlier, but if you guys genuinely want to learn more about this case, my great friend Nexpo actually did an amazing video on this with some beautiful visuals because he actually has a new podcast called Late Nights with Nexpo. So if you ever wondering
Oh.
or need something really cool to watch, he's really cool. Thanks to Ballin Studios. But yeah, go check that guy out. I love his stuff. I always promote him as much as possible. But yeah, he's not the only one, guys. Blame It on George. Nick Crowley. They're all good. Muda. They all kind of hang out together. But yeah, it is really cool if you ever do want to learn more about that. But now you guys kind of understand the vibe of tonight's. It is everything unexplained, everything unsolved. So, Pan, I wanted to ask you, do you have any, I guess, controversies or, conspiracies?
I think one of us here is not who they say they are. In fact, I think one of us is actually rather warm.
It's Pissweed, ain't it?
Huh?
Pissweed's the alien, right?
Yeah,
I mean-
this
I
is
mean-
the alien.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I spaced out there for a moment. Space.
But
Yeah.
he looks like he bleeds.
What do you think? Vito, do you bleed?
What,
Yeah,
me?
dude.
I thought we were
Yeah,
talking about
you.
Pissweed the alien.
Nah, I'm asking. I mean, he keeps staring at you, so I
You
gotta
know, you
ask.
ever
Why?
get,
Why?
like,
Why would
on
I
your
bleed?
arm or
I'm a
something?
skeleton.
That's right. Yeah, he is a skeleton.
I mean, look at my face. I am a skeleton. I mean, come
Look
on.
at his
guys.
face.
I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, he just did roll a nat 20, so that was pretty good.
What, a nat 20?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
You didn't hear that?
Oh, I'm fully convinced.
Yeah. See. Anyways, that's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to keep that D20 in your pocket. But do you actually?
I
have,
keep both of mine
like,
in
a
my pocket.
Yeah. Do you have any conspiracies you'd like to talk about tonight, Pan?
Well, there's a Slender Man, which is like a big thing. Like
Ooh.
when I was in fucking
Faceless
middle
creature.
school,
Mm-hmm.
This-
You know, guys.
he
Oh.
following you around in the dark.
Can I-
Or sometimes even in the shadows into the. Go on.
I was I just wanted to say this because it's a near and dear to my heart when it comes to Slender Man. So, guys, for those of you, if you don't know, you clearly were born yesterday. There's there's no fighting this.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
You didn't see
So,
that.
guys, basically, Slender Man. If you don't know who this guy is, he has his own video game, but he was created on June 10th of 2009. It was a Photoshop contest. Create paranormal images. H.P. Lovecraft actually influenced the creation of Slender Man. Now,
That
there's a bunch
fucking
of-
guy.
That fucking guy. There's actually a bunch of famous images, like one of them. But guys, when I was a kid, I was a highly impressionable, naive, gullible kid. I genuinely thought that Slender Man was real. I'm not joking, guys. I feared for my life because I played Slender the Arrival. I played the 8 Pages. I played all of his games. I thought he was real. Dead ass. And I would freak the fuck out. And I would always be afraid of the woods. I would always go in the woods, almost like to invoke that fear. But isn't that weird? But after a while, I literally would just sit in the woods at nighttime. It was like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm in the woods, sitting down, waiting for him to show up.
That's weird. That's really weird.
What can I say, man? I'm a creepy little guy.
Yeah. Plus one to Mercy being a weird, terrible child.
What the fuck, dude? That's so mean.
And here's another good thing that Mercy might be too young for this, but another big thing back in the day was the Blair Witch Project.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
When did that come out, though?
like 2006.
It was back in the early 90s.
Oh yeah,
That's
I think it was
Master
late.
in the
I think it was late 90s, or was it early 90s?
Yeah, one that was stated back in 1994, and I think there was another one in
1999.
Yeah.
I remember watching a video on YouTube where somebody was saying that this was the most profitable movie ever made.
Oh yeah.
Because you really just had a couple people out in the fucking woods,
Mhm.
looking at shit, And then
looking for
Yeah,
signs
dude,
and that stuff.
The fucking film team were such dickheads about it too, because like to get such an authentic reaction and feeling to like the characters and the people is they straight up just would not tell them what was going on. And so the actors sometimes would like have a hard time discerning, okay, are we filming or what the fuck's going on, you know?
Mhm.
And like they would just film them from a distance sometimes, and they just keep them out of the loop.
Oh,
And so some of those actors, or if you want to call them that, like were genuine.
Yeah, I heard that because like I'm reading a thing and like, dude, they would snap branches in the night, eerie sounds.
Shaking
They would
tents
at 3 a.m. They would leave twig figures in piles of rocks. They weren't told what would happen. Their fear was real. Their stress, their arguments, those tears, not scripted. And the town believed the myth was real. The movie was marketed as a real documentary, and it worked too well, guys. Did you know that? People thought Heather, Mike, and Josh actually died. Dude, they had the film.
Yeah.
They had missing person flyers and fake police reports.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah.
Blair Witch.
Heather, Mike, and Josh set out to produce a documentary about the mythical
It's
Blair
like
Witch.
the weird like line between this is fake and this is real. You know what I mean? Because it's a made up thing, but it was delivered in such a way that gave like really real.
You want to
Yeah.
hear something fucked up, Vito? They starved the actors
Sure.
on purpose
Fuck.
to increase.
Yeah,
tension.
that's what I'm telling you, man. The fucking the film crew were fucking dicks, dude. Like they fucked with them bad.
The crew gradually reduced
Hell.
the food the actors received. By the final days, they were down to one small power bar, a banana, and water. That's raw.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Dude, like, oh my sweet liberty.
This
Oh,
stream
yeah,
keeps
yeah.
ending on me.
Yeah, you just have to reset it.
Anybody else having stream issues? Or is it...
I seem to be
There
There
fine.
we go.
Mine's going
I'm telling
good so
you.
far.
It's this alien sitting next to you, man.
True,
what the
those
fuck?
gamma
Yeah.
rays. Yeah.
He's got an alien probe jammed straight up his ass, and it is EMPing our equipment.
Yeah, I guess that's happening. I don't feel anything up my posterior, but whatever.
Last thing I gotta say about Blair Witch.
Oh wait, I'm feeling something. Oh wait, no, this is just a pipe wrench that I'm sitting on in my back pocket.
Listen,
That's
that's
what
not
I'm
where I
feeling.
thought you were gonna bring that. But anyways,
What kind of an animal do you take me for?
guys, did you know
Seriously?
that when Heather died in the movie,
Mhm.
her actual real mother received condolence cards.
What the fuck, man?
God damn it!
Bless
Piss me
you.
in your fucking alien viral infections.
Still, like, really fucked up that a company really was able to kind of, just get away, just do
But
that.
Here's my thing. Like, why? Why? Not the whole like scaring everybody, but like, why send the condolences to the mom? Did the mom have any weight to this film at all?
I thought
No.
because they
But
thought
what the
she
fuck was the
actually
point of
died,
that?
and that was a big thing. Like, people thought it was real. That was part of the marketing. Like,
Mhm.
random people were sending the letters because they thought it was real.
Yeah.
It's like people it's like you ever hear that story about the World of Worlds where like people thought it was supposedly real?
Yeah, we talked about that in the Doomsday one, where there was it caused mass panic.
What I wanted to talk about though was about 2016 with the fucking clowns. You remember the clowns, right?
The fucking clown scare.
The clown
Yeah.
scare? Yeah. But
The
what
clown
was the
scare.
what was the conspiracy of it?
I think it was like a marketing project. Sort of like, imagine if the Blair Witch marketing failed, because I don't know what product they were trying to sell us, but there was just a year where people were just scared of just getting stabbed by clowns for some reason.
I mean, if anything,
I think it was just a trend. It was just
Yeah.
a craze. I don't
Yeah,
think there's any conspiracy behind it.
back when it was back during the height of that, it was the trend era. You know, the ice bucket challenge, very impressionable.
I feel
Type
like we still do
challenges.
trends.
We do, yeah. I mean, it's just a part of human nature. You know, human nature. It's called Darwinism. You know what I mean? We're just gonna do stupid shit until we die, and I guess that's our hubris. You know what I mean?
I love
Oh,
doing
what
stupid
a what a
shit.
philosophical episode we're doing today. Oh,
This
Jesus
this
Christ.
is interesting.
And
Yeah,
without
I
a
like
bowl of
it.
cereal.
Yeah. Oh. We'll have to bring that back. But anyways, guys, this leads me to my second topic. All right, we've talked about the heebie-jeebies, maybe some controversies and conspiracies, but what the actual fuck are you animating it up over there? Who are
What?
you? Yeah, you have
What are you
cat
talking
ears.
about?
Are you
What?
are you like an anime girl, bro?
Not that I know of. Why? What's going on?
What fucking
If
planet
he's an
are you
anime girl, we
from?
need to kill because
Bro.
anime girls aren't real and they never will be real.
He's from
What?
Planet Caramel
I mean-
Dancing.
Hey, wait,
I
I have a
mean,
new
what do
conspiracy
you- I
theory.
mean-
Holy shit. I know what happened. It's not aliens that probed him. It was Alexer.
Dude, I guess
mean,
so- like
Nico
dude,
D,
I mean-
you piece of shit.
oh my
What?
god.
What?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Dude, when the joke was for you to turn into an alien, not a cat. This is fucking
What? What are you
I guess
talking about? What am I
Piss-
saying?
Pissweed might not be the alien then. One of us is an alien, man. I swear to God. It has to be one of us.
Wait, so him being probed was just unrelated?
I think listen, man.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude got probed for no character development.
What?
Huh? Now he's a rabbit. Man, dude, this guy just keeps fucking morphing. So, guys, rolling along with this stream. Wait, chat, have they discussed the conspiracy of Michael Jackson? Yeah. Sag,
Ooh.
what conspiracy is that?
Yeah,
I mean, there's a couple of them.
there's a couple of
There's
them.
clearly there's one
like
we're not
Neverland
discussing on stream.
Ranch.
Yeah. Is Michael Jackson an alien?
The fact that he used to be part of the Jackson 5 and now he looks completely different.
What?
Well, that's because he had the what do you call it? The different colored face splotch disease, right?
Some people have like the fucking weird conspiracy that like they're not the same person, but like it's crazy that people are discussing that. That's like
Yeah.
that's
'Cause-
that, and also he's an alien.
Yeah.
Namaste,
True.
Namakusa. Namaste, Namasana Makusa.
You know, I will
Yeah.
say,
Not sponsored.
I played Michael Jackson for the Sega Genesis. This guy, but anyways, yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Michael Jackson's an alien. It's confirmed. I mean, the guy, his
True.
music is out of this world, so that's just it has to be. You know what I mean? If it's gonna be, it has to be. But Vito, do you have any conspiracies? Alien? No, wait, never mind. Do you have any? Do you have any ghost stories?
Ghost
Vito,
stories?
Yeah.
What do you think is
Spooky,
haunting
scary
us that
ghosts.
night?
Yeah. Because
Um,
the deity abundance.
Deity Abundance, he's real. He watches over all of us.
I mean, okay, I can kind of segue this sort of. So people
Segment this.
speculate this. People like speculate this to be like a ghost thing, but it also has a starting point.
Mm.
I feel like it'd be really like off the books if we didn't bring up the Bermuda Triangle during this episode.
Oh, that.
Can confirm. I actually sailed through the Bermuda Triangle.
And how was it? Are you the
Uh,
same man that I knew before?
Yeah, I'm fine. I had a T-shirt I bought that says "I survived the Bermuda Triangle," and I don't wear it because it's just like I survived a completely normal human event. You know what I mean? And it's like,
But
so,
you know
yeah.
why it's haunted.
Yes. So, okay. From what I know, okay, it forms a triangle between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Okay. But I think it's like roughly 500,000 square miles of ocean where apparently planes go missing, compasses go wild, and cruises get delayed. So, like, Flight 19, I think it was like 1942 or 1945. Navy bombers known as the Flight 19 disappeared during a training mission. Their last radio messages were everything looks strange, even the ocean, and we can't find West. Then a rescue plane went after them and vanished too. 6 planes, 27 men, gone. The USS Cyclops, 309 people. 1918, that went. Distress call, no wreckage, nothing. It was carrying manganese and over 300 people. Compasses malfunction, hexagonal clouds, giant air bombs, whatever the fuck that means. Meteorologists found strange cloud formation over the area. Hexagon-shaped clouds capable of creating air bombs. What is an air bomb? Oh, these can flip ships, down planes, and ruin your day real fast.
Air bombs are meant to detonate midair or an airburst.
Lucky it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's kind of spooky, you know, but like it's weird because there's a lot of speculation. What's up?
Oh, okay. You cut out and then it said you were playing Tower Unite, so I thought you just. It was weird.
The stream cut for a second.
Oh, that's fucking okay.
It seems to be back now.
I suppose they're gonna blame it on me again. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. God damn it, pissweed and this Ian. What the? You?
We need some protection.
What? Protection from what?
Pissweed, do you even own any alien items?
No, I don't.
Son of a bitch! You could have told me.
I mean,
you look like you raided the closet.
I got this.
Damn. Oh man. Well, if only somebody here had alien items, we could figure out who the fuck the alien is. It looks like we'll have to figure that out later. But guys, it's time for a special secret cryptids, guys. You guys know about these things: the Mothman, Bigfoot, the Chupacabra, the Japanese Kappa, the Smiling Girl. Oh
yeah.
I've heard of Jeff the Killer and SmileDog.jpg.
You know,
like some ordinary gamers was a great source of creepypastas.
There's a lot of cryptids, Pan, but have you heard about the Bermuda Triangle? It's full circle, baby. You know what, Vito? What do you have to say about the Bermuda Triangle?
I think the Bermuda Triangle is
yeah.
fun,
Sorry, guys.
and
His
I love
ADHD kind of took the wheel there. Couldn't get a word out. But
let me get this cowboy rope off my neck real quick. All right, yeah, Vito. What do you got to say about the Bermuda Triangle?
Fuck you, Mercy.
Hey, at least I doubled back. I could have kept going.
I don't even fucking remember, dude. We were talking about ghosts, right? So, like, okay, so you guys ever heard of the Mary Celeste?
The Mary Celeste.
The Mary Celeste.
It's like this 1800 ship, right?
Uh-huh.
People consider it like a really famous ghost ship, but it all started at the Bermuda Triangle. That's kind of the segue I was leaning into. So basically, discovered on December 4th, 1872, with everything right except for the entire crew, the ship was found stranded in the sea days after starting its journey from New York to Genoa.
Yeah.
Genoa? I can't. Yeah. There were about 7 crew members, and Captain Briggs, Benjamin Briggs, his wife, and their 2-year-old daughter was aboard that vessel loaded with raw alcohol. So it was like a trade ship.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Booze.
But days later, there was a British ship called the De Gratia, I think it was called. It sounds like a Spaniard ship, but it was British for some reason.
Yeah.
They found the Mary Celeste under partial sail on the Atlantic off the Azores Islands. The ship was completely unmanned with no crew, and a lifeboat was missing. But the thing that was weird about it is that lifeboat didn't fit everybody, obviously, and then the rest of the lifeboats were there.
Mm-hmm.
So one was taken, none of the other things were used, and then the rest of the crew was just gone, right?
I heard a phone.
So, yeah, that was my phone. So, studies showed the ship was ruled out the possibility of a pirate attack, since everything on the ship, including the barrels of alcohol it was transporting and any valuable belongings, were all there and intact. What's really weird is theories surrounding the mystery of the Mary Celeste also included a whole bunch of things, because there was these weird marks on the side of the ship that were that of like a tentacle texture. So people were like theorizing that a giant squid got them, or like a kraken.
That's so cool.
Yeah. But it was just it was drifting half sail when the British ship found them. And all they could find was a lifeboat was missing, all the crew was gone, the ship was intact, but there were like kind of like these circular things on the side of the ship, and it looked like maybe tentacles,
Dude, I gotta say,
I mean, because why would a perfectly skilled crew on a good weather day, mind you, the weather was perfectly fine, entirely uncompromised ship abandon it and never surface again? People speculated they see this ship in the distance sometimes traveling the Bermuda, and people think it's the Mary Celeste. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Well, what if I told
so
you?
It's kind of like a ghost ship, but kind of like also the Bermuda being the Bermuda.
Did you know that there's actually such a thing as giant squids, Vito?
Yeah, I know that there's giant squids.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is like, there's actually been proof. I can't remember. It was like a handful of years ago. But a diving team brought a robot down there, and they actually caught a huge ass tentacle. I'm trying to think. I have Japanese scientists took the first ever photograph of a live giant squid in the wild. I wrapped a tentacle around the bait and fought like hell. Tentacle broke off. It made classic drama queen behavior. In 2012, the first live video of a giant squid in its natural habitat, filmed in the Pacific by a team including the Discovery Channel and a squid-obsessed scientist named Studio Mercy. That's crazy. So, the myth of the Kraken, guys, it was likely came from ancient encounters with giant squids. I mean, like, dude, imagine being
Oh my god, there he is.
Whoa!
I knew it.
What the fuck? Damn. I thought they were green.
Yo.
That thing looks like a tuna.
Yeah, what the heck?
Whoa.
And it's chiefing a cigarette, man.
Wow, little
Yo,
gray man.
hey, you know what? He's kind of chill. You know?
Tell you what, when I came to this planet here, this planet is fucking badass.
Hell yeah, bro.
Wait,
we
what
got
is he-
Playboys.
what is he
Anyways,
saying?
holla at me.
They offered.
Do you guys have
Wait.
any idea what he's saying right now?
Wait, you guys don't hear that? Am I the only one
No.
that can understand this, dude?
Working space is awful. Is awful.
That
and
just
then
sounded
one
like
of the humans
gibberish to
offered me
me.
day drinking. I love this.
Yeah, he said you're ugly, Vito.
Hold on,
Anyways,
I'm
guys.
gonna scan him right now.
There you
Yeah,
go.
this is all I hear. That's all I hear.
All I heard was you're ugly.
Oh.
But
Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold on. I have to change the setting. That's all it is. Okay, now try speaking now.
And now can
Never
you
mind,
hear
it's
me
broken.
now, human?
he's a good,
It's broken.
He's a good singer. But Yo,
He is.
on the same topic of the mystery ships, have you guys ever heard of the SS Urang Madan?
Wow. Best viewers on Streambo.com remove the space. Wow. Goodbye, my
wow.
loser.
Hold on, let me.
Get him out of here.
I'm gonna
Get
contact
out
my colony here to
here.
get rid of that.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Spam.
Subconscious rebel. You know what? I'm not even gonna say her name. You don't get the benefit of the doubt.
Nudes and bio, bitch.
Because that's what losers.
Well, stop.
deserve.
God,
Yeah.
The fish is back.
the fish is back. I
Fish.
gotta stop doing that. You know, that's the bad. Okay. So, guy breaks into stream, plays a 2-second clip of Gangnam Style, and then leaves. The SS
I don't know.
Urang Madan. All right, let me tell you a little bit about the ship. Okay, guys. So imagine, out of the blue, there's actually an American ship, the Silver Star, just sailing around. A ping pops on their map. SOS. So, they go to investigate. What they found was wrong. Everyone was dead. See, guys, the SOS distress call they received said multiple ships in the area picked up the same code, by the way. SOS from Urang Madan. We float. All officers, including the captain, dead in chart room and bridge. Possibly whole crew dead. Then the final message, I die. Total silence. Guys, as soon as they got on board, they found out that everybody was dead. The crew's faces were like twisted into expressions of terror, mouths open, eyes wide. Some even had their hands raised like they were fighting something invisible. Even the ship's dog was dead, guys. Barred teeth mid-snarl. No injuries, no wounds, no blood, and a very bad vibe. The ship
Sounds like
fucking
a
exploded.
Toxin.
Yeah. Guys, before any deeper investigation could have happened, a fire broke out in the hold, forcing everybody off the ship. Moments later, the Urang Madan exploded and sank into the ocean, taking all evidence with it. Boom. Gone. So it's conspiracy buffet time, boys. So the first theory is what Vito said. The ship was smuggling hazardous chemicals. That's maybe potassium cyanide or nitroglycerin. A leak caused toxic fumes to kill everyone. The explosion, a reaction to the sea air or heat, right? No records, no official manifest. And who sends Morse code after inhaling cyanide? Right? Nerve gas.
It was probably like a nerve agent.
Yeah. So that's
It
the
had to
darker
be.
take. The ship was smuggling secret World War II era nerve gas developed by Japan to the U.S. Leaked
See?
accidentally.
I know these things. I'm a Seaburn.
Yeah. And it's like leaked accidentally or there was a failed test and the government quietly lets the story drift into a legend, right? A lot of people think it's paranormal or like UFO encounter, ghost attack, international, but did it even happen? That's the thing, guys. There's no definitive record of the Urang Madan and Lloyd shipping registers. The Silver Star
What you want to bet? That's not a shock.
Yeah. Silver Star, don't mention a rescue. So was it a real event cover-up? Was it a story spread through sailor lore and post-World War II paranoia? Was it, even the name Urang Madan means man from Medan in Malay. Like it's trying to tell you just enough, but never too much, you know what I mean? So, who knows? It's just like this creepy, like, urban legend. But just the idea of it, you know what I mean? Like, imagine going onto a ship and finding that stuff.
Wait, hold on. Didn't they make a game about this?
Probably. I mean,
Oh,
it's
Yeah. Man of Medan. Yeah, literally. That's the Dark Pictures anthology series.
yeah.
It's like the ship.
Didn't they have like a Wendigo? Oh yeah, that's a cryptid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an anthology game series. Man of Medan.
Most likely, though, it's not. 5 friends that sail on a holiday diving trip soon changes into something more sinister.
The SS Urang Medan. Yep. Same boat.
Yeah.
They made a game on that boat.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. You know, I heard that game's. It was like mid. I heard it's like a 4 out of 5. Because I heard it's
I don't
like
know. I've
hard
never
and
played any
buggy.
of those games.
You say 4 out of 5's mid, that's an 80%.
True. I guess I just really appreciate games, but
I really don't appreciate how lingo has kind of turned completely wrong. Like when somebody says, "Oh, that's mid,"
That's
mid
mid.
means middle, right?
Yeah.
right. So it just means
I
it means
thought
like
mid was
eh.
bad.
Yeah, and nowadays, if you say something's mid, it's like it's complete absolute dog shit. That's
don't know,
what
man.
that's what the lingo means these days, man, and it fucking pisses me off. Sorry,
For me,
go on.
When I say mid, I just say it's no comment. You know what I mean? It's like the
Yeah,
Impossible
middle.
Burger from Burger King. You know what I mean? It's like there's just nothing to write home.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I experienced that burger, tasting it more because I could recognize a
boring.
flavor in it. I could recognize a flavor in it, and I was absolutely interested in the mystery of why does it taste familiar? And that answer is soy. It is a soy burger. Fuck.
That shit ain't even real.
It ain't even real. I
Fuck
didn't.
that
I don't
shit,
think
man.
I finished that
Fuck this
burger
shit.
once
I
I
actually,
realized what it was.
I don't mind the Impossible Burger actually, because I've had
it's
it. I've had it
okay.
quite a bit because Jazzy doesn't eat red meat, so sometimes when we go to Burger King, she gets the Impossible Burger. I'm like, well, I want to connect with you more, so I'm gonna eat an Impossible Burger too. So I don't think it's that bad, honestly. I think people shit on it more than it actually needs to be shitted on.
I'm
Now,
not shitting on it.
you know what it is? A good Impossible Burger is the one from Red Robin. That's a good ass Impossible Burger.
If I ever go to Red Robin, I'll give it a try.
Oh,
I don't have a Red Robin.
Seg in the chat said, "What about Tsuchinoko?" So what he's talking about, okay, guys, is there's a snake, the Japanese cryptid.
I don't
okay?
speak Mandarin.
It's
Oh my god.
but it's Bachihebi. Okay, so basically, it's a snake with a tummy. It
Sorry, I
kinda
meant
looks
Italian.
like a turd. And no, there's basically it's a Japanese yokai. Same with the kappa. Same with a lot of different stuff. But I guess the best way to think about it is it's just like a weird, goofy looking. It's like a snake with a tummy. Just imagine, he's full of soup. That's just the Tsuchinoko, and it's got fangs and venom, and it can even jump up to 1 meter. But like, leave it to Japan to make like a urban legend about something that just looks like super cute. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they did it with Hatsune Miku,
What the fuck?
Oh, but no, man. No, I will say, the urban legends are really cool. But how about we make our own urban legend here tonight? One that
How pissed we came back to normal?
Yeah, I didn't even notice. I don't know where that guy went, but he was chill.
Well, I don't know what happened either. I was out of town and I was running late for the show, so I had to rush back in and that stuff. And you were in the middle of telling a good story, so I didn't really have to say anything.
Hey, love
So, hello guys.
yeah. So guys, I wanted to say, Vito, I know this
Indeed.
is super late into the fucking chat, but I'd like you to go around the set. Tell us what we got today, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, you brought me here, so I have no idea. So this looks to be the ass crack of the Mothman.
Yeah. Let's see, what do we got over here? People
You know,
need to
people
stop
like to
putting
put
quarters in the Mothman's ass.
quarters and money into his butthole.
That's a
This
$5 bill.
This
You're
man
right.
is wanted for many reasons. I don't like this guy. Fuck that guy. This is a whole bunch of crime scene doohickey. There's like, what number one, why, where, location. It's like your crime scene board.png that most games use.
Yeah.
There's that guy. There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
No,
I
yeah,
have
let me
seen
read
this
the
man
abundance.
every day. It's a little uncanny. Sorry, dream this man.
Ever
I have
dreamed
dreamed
of
this man. Have I
Honestly,
dreamed this man? No. Daily abundance. That's also uncanny. I don't.
yeah.
It's so weird seeing the body of deity abundance,
Mhm.
but
It's weird to know that Deity Abundance is not a dude like we thought, and it is a straight up female.
hello. We are looking for highly
Oh, Jesus.
intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test. There is a hidden message in this image. Find it, and it will lead you on the road to finding us. We look forward to meeting a few that will make it all the way through. Good luck, 3301. I'm going to assume it's something in that butterfly image. I don't want to solve this. So,
Now,
Oh,
that's
wait,
the
no,
thing, though.
cicada.
Actually, Vito, do you know what that is?
no, it's a dragonfly, I think.
Oh
No.
my.
So,
It's a
basically-
code to something.
Yes. So, Cicada 3301, it's a mysterious hacker group. There was a bunch of insanely difficult puzzles where basically there was no clear motive, no known source. Just a simple message say, hello, we are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test. This ran on 4chan, but basically they solved stenography, PGP encryption, obscure literature like Mabinogion, darknet clues, phone numbers embedded with an MP3 spectrograms, QR codes on lampposts. It was global, untraceable, but nobody knows who was behind it. So there's a lot of theories. Was it the CIA, the NSA, MI6, hacktivist group? You know, was it a cult or was it an ARG? But basically, guys, the people who solved it were basically never heard of again. And
Jeez.
it's crazy, man. So here's the creepiest part. When the people did solve the puzzles and they reached the end, they went quiet. Some say they were contacted privately, given instructions, and then vanished from forums and boards. Did they get hired? Did they join a secret society? Or did they just close the tab and go to bed? Nobody knows. That's what's so crazy about it. So basically, it was an internet mystery that to this very day might still have implications. Now, what is this podcast, especially this topic, without talking about the deep web? Have you guys ever heard about the deep web?
Oh man,
Yep.
What a
the
horror.
deep web or the dark web, however you want to put
The
it.
dank
Yep.
web. Now, here's the thing, okay?
The dark web is a little beyond the deep. The dark is
Exactly.
where you don't want to go.
Right. So, me,
I
Beyond
think
the
you need a
black
piece
wall.
of garlic or something. Or
yeah. So basically, I've browsed the deep web before. Just so it's everything on the internet that isn't indexed by search engines. Okay, your email inbox, banking pages, private cloud storage, subscription only content, internal company databases. It's just private. Okay. When people actually mean the dark web, it's anonymous forums, whistleblower websites, .onion domains, which is Tor browser. Okay. And
Yeah,
yes, illegal stuff, which you clearly shouldn't touch. Guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. To access the dark web safely for legal use only, you need Tor browser, Tor project, you need a VPN. Do not do this alone, and always have the proper tools and equipment. Never use your real name. Don't download or click on sketchy files. I mean, like Mudahar always says, the best antivirus is common sense. So basically, guys, I wanted to talk about this. You guys heard about the hidden Wikipedia?
I have not.
So the hidden Wikipedia is basically a bunch of .onion sites. Some useful, some dangerous. There's actually one I'd actually like to share with you guys tonight. It's actually really cool. This one can actually be found on surface level in internet. It's called NeoCities. Now, NeoCities is actually how I use my website, but those websites that you can find on NeoCities is almost reminiscent. Okay, some of these websites are just kind of like fake, like trolly, like there was a bunch of religious groups that try to throw a bunch of stuff. They look like MySpace pages. Okay, so I would like to show you guys one of my favorites. Let me pop it up for you. So, popping the display over now. This is Psych. Okay, Psych is a very cool. Let me get rid of this fucking overlay. Yeah, so Psych is very cool. I'll actually link this down below. But yeah, it's always a cool thing to check out because it's basically the table of contents for the deep internet, music, games. Maybe I actually won't put this on, but yeah, it's got some cool stuff. But yeah, a bunch of different and neat places. You can go to different parts.
I like the color.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So if we go to infography, if you can clearly see, if you've ever watched Serial Experiments Lane, this is the inspiration. Okay, very cool website. Another one too is foxneocities.org. If you guys like Wired and like Serial Experiments Lane style stuff, we love Lane. But yeah, guys, it's a spooky, spooky, scary, spagos style thing.
Spooky, scary ghost.
Ooh, spooky, scary spagos. Now, that leads me into this. Okay, guys, we're running into the late part of the show. As we all know, I have a Tunecast game. Right? Well,
what could that be?
For this episode, we are not doing a game. We are doing an investigation.
Oh.
On a specific YouTube channel. Okay. Now, guys, just to give you some context.
Where's Detective Bones McCoy? We're going to be needing him.
We do not need him. He can't even do his original job. But guys, we're going to be doing an investigation right here on Tunecast tonight. See, a while ago, I was subscribed. Well, I got a new subscriber, right? And I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. Let's see who that new subscriber was. All right. As I scroll through years and years and years of stuff, one name stands out to me. I'm like, Vegan Dolls. That's a weird name. Like, who just names their thing Vegan Dolls, right? Well, guys, when I clicked on their YouTube channel, it led me into the biggest rabbit hole of my life. Now, Vito, you were there the night I showed you the Vegan Dolls videos, right?
Yeah, you showed a lot of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, give me 1 second while I basically look up all of the information I need. So, boys, talk amongst yourselves.
So how about them sports?
God damn, boys, really?
Yeah.
Ain't no
Sport.
fun.
I actually really used to be into paintball. That's a sport. I love paintball.
I used to do airsoft.
I was actually kind of doing fencing for a little bit. It's the only sport where you get to stab people.
Wow.
Here's the thing, like,
I mean, it's a cool thing though. Like, jokes aside, you actually use swords
with a round.
Dude, have you heard of the sport called what's it called? It's called Buhurt, something like that. Buhurt. It's historical medieval armor battles.
Mm.
So
Oh.
people get into fully plated like medieval armor.
Yeah, I've been starting to see more videos of
They
that.
use real weapons. They dull them to not seriously injure or kill anybody.
Yeah, but they're
Mostly
actual
blunt, but they're actual
swords and spears and that
there's like
stuff.
actual people in full plate and chainmail beating the shit out of each other.
Yes. Okay, sorry, just to tag in, I know what you're talking about. I watched this. There's a very famous guy who's like really good at it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
would
I'm
love
ready,
seeing
by the way,
the
boys.
medieval methods and all that shit.
It's time
Until
to
one
delve in.
medieval man grabs a folding chair and he yells, "Parry this, you filthy casual!"
Amen. So, boys,
Anyway,
swapping over to the display capture.
Okay.
Getting rid of the aliens. Vegan dolls. Okay. So this person has 1.3k followers. And we're gonna show you guys just some of the videos. It just looks like a normal channel, right? The Hurting Room.
last video was 9 days ago. This is active.
This is an active
Yeah.
channel. So
9 days ago, it's called chemtrails.
Yeah. Dude, they went live once, and I actually caught them live, and I asked them a question, and as soon as I asked them the question, they went offline. They literally stopped streaming. So guys, let's see. We got
What was the question?
1000736. Basically, I
Let's
asked them,
try to hit the really short videos because we're already pushing time here for the stream.
special.
132.
We're not. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through like the most prominent video, which clearly we have here. So let's look at this one.
Mother, God our Father, brightest blessing to you. Thank you for purchasing vegan dolls. V our campus.
This seems like a fever dream.
I am known as Vegan Dolls. Some of you may already know me from other internet media and digital landscapes. Hello and welcome to Vegan
That's my
Dolls. This is your introductory video. I would like to remind you that before we get started exploring our digital campus, everything is going to be alright, that you're going to be just fine here. Everything is under control. I have everything under control. I am in control. So please sit back. Do not remove your. Enjoy this digital tour of our compound. Our compound is known as Vegan Dolls. Our designers created everything in this digital realm. Most of the things that you will touch, see, smell, or hear are going to be pleasant. Others exciting. Possibly even stimulating or arousing. New neurosensors are recalibrating to our system. You may feel things that you have never felt before or in a very long time. Some have experienced slight discomfort. In dolls, I can fix this for you. There, that's better.
What is this,
We are
man?
trying to
I don't
update our
know.
systems to your body. It looks as if you may be an individual with complex, deep-rooted, and hidden emotions and memories. We find
I want to
that
see her new
fascinating.
video, or
This is
his
important.
new video,
This-
its new video.
Yeah, so that's the chem.
I want to see the new video.
Yeah,
Let's watch.
Yeah.
it.
like what?
I'm curious.
I'm curious. What do they got to say about fucking chemtrails?
Hold on, they were saying something.
Okay, so those are called chemtrails.
Those are called chemtrails. It's an 8-second video. So Wikipedia is like, actually. Where and when? But yeah, like look at the comment she has. The sun is whiter and brighter than it used to be. Talk about that. Preferably while wearing a pencil skirt and librarian glasses. What the hell is this channel? There's no
The milky sky.
Yeah, like mostly no talking, www coloring ASMR. So what they do is they do a bunch of book reports.
I just
And like, okay, so looking at the hand, okay, I'm no hand model, but they have to be at least over 30 years old.
Yeah.
Is that plausible?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good floor.
Now here's the thing, guys. I can't read this folder right here, and it only goes to 720. But I want to know what this says. I am genuinely interested in this person.
You would have to identify the font and then try to like overlay it and see if it like makes sense as that shape.
Yeah. Well, okay. So as I'm looking at this, okay, maybe there's like one when she puts the folder down. No, there is not. She has it right there. So
Yeah.
hold on. That's a good table funding journal entry. The corporation payroll account.
Maybe, I mean, this is not me like just pushing allocations out the window just to do that. Okay.
Mhm.
Perhaps, and this is just an outsider's perspective. I don't know anything about this person. This person could be very cool. Perhaps they have some form of Asperger's, maybe, and
Do you think it's like a mental disability?
I don't know.
And this is just kind of like their
Yeah,
face,
I truly, yeah. It's kind of like how they express themselves in their weird own way. Or this is just a super intricate ARG that we're falling victim to. you know?
See, that's the thing, dude. Is because, like, okay, for example, the first video we watched, it talked about a neuro.
Our mother, God,
Hold
our
on.
Father.
I'm kind of I'm looking
she
at
activated
the
my Neuralink and made me
video.
sneeze. But system is calibrating. Do not remove your neurosensors. Like now. There is.
She had to have used video editing software to make this.
Yeah.
So it makes you really like wonder,
Parcel
like,
account.
Yeah, produced by Butox Rocks Productions,
Mall.
LLC.
Danger, Will Robinson. Oh, really? You should try this
July
one. I bought the
2009.
seeds at Walmart. The Burpee Organic. What are these comments?
I know. Hello, my friend. This is a power blazer if I've ever seen one. And
Do you think it's like dementia?
well, this was a lot of digital fun. Now, I'm not sure. What does this translate to binary?
10101.
Not very much.
Yeah, 1010111.
Maybe like a letter.
87.
Reprobate. What does that mean? Reprobate?
Okay, my thought is that okay, this reminds me of number stations. So it was kind of noted that while scanning a lot of radio signals out there, that you would occasionally find radio stations on certain frequencies outputting things like numbers or like certain words. And the conspiracy with that was that there was some sort of espionage going on, and that people would like tie in, like key in, listening to this radio signal,
Right.
and people who, and there would be people who would be listening and trying to see, like, solve the mystery of that.
Right.
And then suddenly they just disappear. And my thought is like maybe it's a number station where there's some secret information here that's not meant for anyone other than an intended recipient.
See, that's what I'm talking about, though, is because, like, you would know this especially, Pan. A lot of people like Crowley, Nexpo, they cover channels like this where it's secretly, a way to I guess talk to other people. Does that make sense?
It's a way to communicate with people. It's self-expression.
Yeah. And I'm going to, I guess, take the mulligan, okay, on this one and say that it's weird. So, like, Crystal, like,
And it's me being vulnerable, but I remember I was in.
So, like, who is this? And it makes me wonder, too, who are these people that are, like, with these people? You know what I mean? This is the
I wonder if
infamous
there's like
Whistling
a
Crow.
secondary website, and it's most people who find it are being linked to it from like some obscure web forum. That's why
Well-
people are saying thanks for sharing.
This
Yeah.
this might be a cult. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
might be a cult.
It might be. 'Cause look it real
It
quick.
could
check
easily
this
be
shit out.
like a cult.
Or
They have an Instagram.
or
Let's check out the Instagram.
or it's a coven.
Now, but look it.
Eh.
Guys, look at what it says right here. We're watching. We're always watching. We love you. We miss you. XOXO vegan dolls.
Yeah, I think that might be a cult.
Yeah, that might be a cult.
Yeah, because like
Or coven.
they want you to feel watched. They want
Yeah.
you to feel like you're never safe, and that's to be. Do not join a cult, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this art.
That-
It
they
roared
will-
through the chimney. Is that-
Cults
Yeah.
will ruin your life.
Can confirm.
Yeah, can confirm. I was in one. I didn't realize it. So
Oh,
yep.
Uh-huh.
it's.
Remember
but-
to say no to people.
Look it. Yeah,
Sorry,
there it
go on.
is. Vegan Dolls is live. This is the exact same one. Look at all these random photos of cutout people. Women's directory. Like, what the fuck? Ah, so you know about Allie McCulloch. Joan's mother is in charge. Us boys are a little messy. This person needs to be talked about. Because, like, I just share what I see. And it's the same style of videos. Isn't this shit? This is just weird to me, man.
This is quite the rabbit hole. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure you stumbled upon a cult
Yes. Careful
Or-
what you
or-
drop.
or a coven, because maybe like
I don't trust this video at all.
What's the difference between a cult and a coven? Is it? Wait, why?
One of them is cold
It's-
and
it's-
one you put in the oven. Chicks? Okay, now this is actually wholesome. All right, maybe this guy, maybe I judged you too harshly.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah, like, you know what? This is how we're gonna end this topic. Is looking at some chicks, man. You know, thank you.
Yeah.
0.11111111111111111 for these beautiful chicks.
to
Look at
to answer your question, paganism.
Ah,
Pretty sure that's what this is.
what the
It-
chicks?
No, just this
like,
whole thing.
What the fuck?
I don't know if there's explicitly pagan though.
Wait, whoa, hold on. Look at what was linked in his video of chicks. A YouTube video. Interview with Penny Kelly, Extraterrestrials and Upgrades, the World of Empowerment. In a
Wow.
revealing interview with Penny Kelly on ET's energetic upgrades, consciousness, healing the future, and more. Aliens Ascension.
Oh.
What?
Hey, we found a cult.
We found a cult.
Oh my god, we sure fucking did. World of Empowerment
World
at
of
11:11, which is like those angelic numbers. They do a podcast.
World of Empowerment.
It's like a podcast that they do.
Oh.
Okay.
Kiflam.
Look,
Powerful retreats for personal growth.
What?
I mean, this could just be some like like spiritual stuff, but like I mean, I don't know.
Visitor.
So, yeah, this is absolutely a cult. A lot of them do try to like do this shit where they make it seem like a religious, or like maybe a lot leaning into a lot of the self-help, meditation. They do a lot of
Yeah.
those things as part of the package, but they start saying things like follow the leader and everything. or like if you want to go deeper, if you want to embrace us as your family and everything, like make sure
Here's
you
the
do
thing
these
about
things.
cults. Is I don't think a lot of us realized how many there are. Out of
I
sight,
know
out
there's
of
a lot.
mind.
Look at this shit.
Out of sight, out of mind. There are cults that exist all around us, and we don't even see them.
You
Yeah.
could
We
almost
saw
say a
this one.
fandom's a cult.
Invitation. Come with us to a higher place in consciousness. Vito,
Angels.
that should already be
Egypt.
ringing red bells, shouldn't it?
Yeah, that's like
Red flags.
Yeah.
Listen, like I said, as somebody who's been in a cult and didn't realize it was a cult, like this is straight up cult behavior.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. Let's read the disclaimer.
Disclaimer: we are a cult.
Yeah.
Uh,
Information is by paperplate business name. Paper
Maybe
template
to-
business name.
but you don't mind me asking, how did you?
Hey, that was a copy and paste disclaimer that they just put on their website.
And
Fuck.
in no event will be liable for any loss or damage, including without limitation, indirect or consequential loss of damage or damage of whatsoever arising from loss of data or profits arising out of it or in connection with the use of this website. Basically what this is saying right here, this is in legal binding that if you give them money, you cannot get your money back.
Yeah.
Though this website, you are able to link other websites which are not under the control of paper template business name. We have no control over the nature, content, and availability of those sites. Every effort is made to keep the website up and running smoothly. However, it takes no responsibility and will not be liable for the website being temporarily unavailable.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So another thing too, we endeavor to keep the information up to date. We make no representation or warranties of any kind expressed or implied about the completeness, accuracy, reliability, sustainability, or availability with respect to the website or the information, product, services, or related graphics contained. Basically what this is saying right here is, hey, if you believe in this stuff, power to you. If you want to give us your money, you can't yell at us because we have Paper Template Business Name LLC. Let's see what their affiliates are. App details. Okay, so what this looks like is their. I want to see what the member page looks like. Let's see how much. Guys, I want to become a devout member. Let's see what we got here. First off, these two.
Oh, you don't.
Look.
Oh,
Let's see what their courses are like. How to read the Akashic records?
yep. Cult.
What? Quantum jumping?
The Akashic records.
What does that mean?
They're a fucking cult, man. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to guess it's
Oh,
something.
Studio
like-
Mercy, I grow weary.
Studio Mercy grows weary also. So guys, I think we are going to
Oh my god.
see, this is the thing about a rabbit hole. Guys, once you dig and you dig and you dig, it gets deeper and deeper. And
I don't
I
want to
just
become a
think-
Peggy here.
yeah, this is
If you live for this
crazy
shit, become a journalist.
how this started, by the way, with a video of chicks.
Yeah.
And that was and that all started from a comment for Vegan Doll, who I think is a different cult.
Yeah.
Different?
Or in the same. Because like I'm
Probably the
reading, I'm
same.
looking at these, bro, and like what the fuck? Even yeah.
Bro, I typed in the Akashic records, and apparently there's an anime called that.
Damn.
What the fuck?
I'd like to imagine the entire cult is just prepping you to watch the anime.
It's just a bunch of anime girls and then one dude.
Yeah.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah. Death penalty. Cool. Okay.
Okay, well,
You know what? He likes Lil Jim Bob, so we're gonna watch Lil Jim Bob.
Mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, Lil Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry.
Wow. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen,
Larry.
if there's one thing I've learned tonight, it's that rabbit holes are exactly as they seem. They are deeper.
And it messed up
And they are
Studio
darker.
Mercy's algorithm.
Yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed because next Tunecast, we are all going to be devout members of the Akashic Records.
Oh, perfect.
Oh no.
Amen.
World of
vegan dogs.
empowerment.
Yeah.
World of empowerment.
The power with it. They have 214 members, by the way.
That's awesome. We're gonna boost that number to
Yeah.
100. What was it? 218.
Their rate is $22 a month, and their founder annual
Okay.
is $222 a year.
Oh,
That's not
Jesus.
bad, man. That's a
Not
steal.
bad, bro. Yeah, it's a fucking
That's
steal.
a steal.
For
It's
the
a
world
steal
of empowerment.
Listen,
You know,
it's a steal in a
In
multiple
comparison
way.
to other cults, that's a steal.
Yeah. What a goofy night, boys.
Kiflam.
All right.
Yeah. Guys, if there's one thing I have to say, it is time for our closing remarks. Rolling up to that 2-hour mark, guys, we did it. We hit special. We hit special territory. So this was a crazy journey. And Vito, what
My
do you have to
fucking
say?
head hurts.
I have to say,
Okay.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Wait, we have a room for
Ooh.
this.
We do?
Bloody Mary, Bloody
Yeah.
Mary, Bloody Mary.
You should.
I
I like how he's like, Vito, what is your remarks?
Yeah.
And Pan's like, my remarks are. I was like, okay.
Tell you what, Pan. We'll do that. We'll try that little rumor out after we do the classic. Okay. So get your ass back here, but make sure you wash your hands. Anyways, as I was saying before, our chemical soldier totally interrupted me.
That's funny because I'm a chemical soldier.
Sorry, I meant to say soileder because he didn't wash his hands.
My closing
I
remarks
did.
is not everything is as it seems. Maybe things go deeper. There's always a curtain. It's just, are you brave enough to look behind it?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Also don't join cults.
Don't join cults.
Just when you say that, don't
not
join a
Please.
The only
Don't
cult
join
you
a
should
cult.
join is the Studio Mercy family.
Hell yeah.
God.
Use code Studio Mercy for 10% off
Because-
that.
Because this right here is free.
Yeah, this is the free
Yeah.
cult. Unless you want to
Yeah,
buy
it's a
something,
free cult.
then it's not a free cult.
Yeah.
But that's your
Yeah,
fault.
that's not a free cult.
Give us
That's,
your money.
It is
that's
your fault.
That's your
You're-
own
you're-
will.
You don't have to buy anything in the Studio Mercy family, but we will make sure you feel bad about it. It's a cult.
It's like the South Park. Do you want to donate to the kids foundation? No, not today. And he gets on the microphone. He's like, "Are you sure you don't want to donate to the kids foundation today, sir?"
If you don't donate today, one might die.
Yeah,
Dude, I did that at fucking work, not today, but last week. So the safety team, we were handing out sunflower seeds. It was a safety marathon event, right? We're like, hey, make the world a little prettier. It's Earth Day. We did it for Earth Day, right? And then I would do that. I would put people on blast if they didn't pick up the sunflower seeds at our table, walking past. I was like, hey, you want to make the world a little bit prettier? I'm like, no, okay. And then on their way out of the break room, I was like, guys, listen, this time he's going to come straight up to the table. Watch. He's going to come right to the table. That was not quiet at all about it.
Oh my god.
And then he just kind of hovers. He's like, so what is this? He's like, yeah, just get sunflower seeds. He's like, okay. He grabs it. I was like, yeah.
Can you eat those?
Yes.
No, they're not that sunflower seeds. It's the one you put in the dirt, the soil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna fucking pop them in my mouth and be like, bro.
I mean,
They're uncooked. They're unroasted.
yeah.
Nah,
Well, they might be a little soggy.
I
Like the
appreciate
water
raw
sausages.
nuts, Vito.
Yeah, but yeah, those are my closing remarks. Don't join a cult, and not everything is as it seems. But
Yes,
yeah,
Speed.
there you go.
What is your closing remarks?
Well, this whole episode right here and that stuff left my head just aching and that stuff because, this
Oh
was
yeah,
interesting,
absolutely. I have a headache for sure.
Mhm.
No, I did not before this.
It's spooky. Spooky stuff makes my head hurt.
because what if?
Yeah.
Oh, the what if?
Men, but yeah. So, what do you not have a closing remark, or is it just that your head hurts?
No, I do have a closing remark. Just keep doing what you do best, and just strive and thrive through your daily lives and that stuff. Just drink plenty of water.
Yes, Reed, I'm gonna have
plenty
to
of
stop
milk.
you right there, boss.
What?
You have said the same closing remarks for the last 3 episodes. I need you to change it up. Give me something fresh.
I can't think of it.
Give me something fresh. I want to
milk.
hear something. I want to. Okay, all right. I love milk.
Okay.
Milk's great.
Yeah,
milk's good.
I was
Milk.
going to get to that. That you
Chocolate
beat her up
or
a bit by
milk.
pointing that
All right.
357 Magnum.
Yeah, so I can tell you right now.
Okay,
what
have a great day.
closing remarks is. Yeah, Pispy's closing remarks is don't fucking lift
Boring.
something over 75 pounds. It's just that simple.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't lift a generator.
Yeah, always require a team lift because 1, it makes your job easier, and 2, it makes your job easier. So, Pan, closing remarks.
My closing remarks. The world is scary and full of mysteries, but you can discover it, and you may discover something like a cult.
True.
A lot of things are around you, and a lot of things exist in this world. But some things may or may not be beyond belief.
Guys, my closing remark tonight is please, everything that you've heard from this, if you are going to take any of this into action, if you are going to do the deep web, if you are going to do research on everything that we've said tonight, if you are going to harass anybody in this video, I will absolutely frown upon you, and I will not speak to you for a whole day. That sucks. So please do not harass vegan dolls. This is more of an educational video, if anything. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed tonight's Tunecast. But there's one more thing we'd like to do tonight, and it's a staple. So we are going to do Bloody Mary. Just give us 1
To
second.
the
To
bathroom.
the bathroom. To the bathroom.
Bloody Mary. Oh boy.
All right. So let's see here. All right. I just gotta go upstairs.
Yo, my tower is insanely bonked.
Yeah. Mine too.
It's really laggy.
Yeah.
Or
it's
it's really
because
delayed.
I'm laggy too. I don't know if that's just because
Everybody's teleporting, and then the stream keeps ending. I think your internet might be in trouble here, Merce.
Hey, it might just be. I think maybe that is the spookiest part of it. So how are you guys doing? How's that internet?
yeah.
I mean,
So here we are in a totally normal bathroom with nothing
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, we have our bathroom. So, okay, we
Studio
have.
bathroom.
So, walk us through this, Pan. What do we got to do here?
All right, so here we have a room that is dark. Well, as dark as we can make it in a studio, at least. I don't know if this will work, but before a camera, in the candlelight, and with something to defend yourself,
Shout out, camera guy.
What's
up, bro?
You say the words by the mayor, her name, a woman who died a bloody murder by the name of Mary, and you stare at it, looking into the darkness, and say her name 3 times.
So her name is Mary, and she's of the bloody variety.
Yes.
All right, ready?
Okay,
Guys?
so who wants to do it?
We got to do this at the same time.
Okay, it's gonna be incredibly scuffed, but we'll try.
All right.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Bloody
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
Bloody
Mary.
I don't see anything.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
What the?
I didn't think she'd be real. Oh my God! What's she doing with that knife?
What? What's going on?
Oh my God!
Oh no! Oh God! Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh come on, man! I just got.